performance group?
Hello, my name is Pedro Hernandez, and what led me to begin the Austin City Showgirls? How much time do we have for one? Because it's a lot, it's a long story, but I always used to be fascinated in dance. So one day I said to myself, I want to own or create a group that would help the community out. And so one day I got this opportunity where I began this group of girls who are professionals and also wanted to give back to the community. And that's how we started. It began around the year 2000, around there, 2000, 2005 maybe. And we expanded to such a big non-profit performing arts group that we basically raised funds for other organizations, for like the San Antonio AIDS Foundation and other opportunities like that. So that's what led me to it, was the fuel for dance and the passion to give back to the community. Were our dancers trained dancers or non-experienced cheerleaders or of that sort? We had a mix. We had people that would come and audition who had no experience to the most experienced. So we were a group of girls that mostly were professionals already. A lot of them did do some dancing, did some theater, did some musicals or things like that. And so from there, we built up and made these shows or choreography according to their skill level. But we pushed them. I pushed them as much as we could with technique, ballet, and things like that, so that we could become the best group. Did I teach the dancers their skills? Most of it, I would have to say yes. Some of them came with some technique that needed to be polished, and so we did that. We trained for several hours a week before we begin to do the choreography numbers. Candidates, are the candidates invited, or do they have to audition for the group? They have to audition. All our dancers had to audition to become part of the showgirls. I mean, sure, you can get invited or somebody can invite you as a friend, but the fact is that you still have to audition and make sure that you can have the technique that I wanted to see, and then how fast you can pick up choreography. And then from there, I would make decisions on who will make the team or who will make the group. Do the girls have to do rehearsals, or do they have to, how much time do they have to put on the team? We drilled the girls extenuously. They work really hard. Practice is what makes them perfect, and rehearsals are important. So that's how we train them to become the best that they can be. We would train at least, I don't know, I would say 20 hours a week or more, depends. And not even then were you guaranteed a spot on any choreography. So yeah, you would have to be trained and do the rehearsals as much as we can, and you have to adhere to our policies and our rules. You had to show up, you had to be dressed up according to what we wanted you to dress, all black with the hair up, lashes, lipstick, hair, nails, things like that. And I would look to see if everybody would adhere to the rules. If not, you would get asked to leave, or you would ask to why, and then if it happened again, then you would ask to be leaved from the team. Does the girls during the audition, does that guarantee their spots on the team or on the show? No. That goes for everybody, even we call the veterans or the new dancers. Nothing is set. Anything can be taken away at the last minute. For example, we were at a show that we had to do for Univision in Phoenix, Texas. These girls thought they had it, and we were on stage. Well, guess what? Here comes the director, and he comes tells them that we only have room for 7 girls, I think, and it was up to me, to cut one girl. And as difficult as that was, I had to cut her, and I had to take her off the team. And she worked really hard for that part. It was her favorite, and she didn't get to do it. So that's show business. So what happens?
Repeat the question.
Describe some of the events or shows that the Austin City Showgirls prepared for. There were many events that the girls did, which they were very proud to do, for sure. And they worked really hard to do all these shows. So I would say one of the most beneficial ones that we did was for the AIDS Foundation, for sure. We gave back to the community, and we made sure that they got their ticket sales up so that they can raise the funds for that profit, not for that organization. The biggest performance that we did, I would have to say, would be Univision, which we worked together with Latin Grammy artists. And so we would have to prepare the choreography sets before the artists would show up. and then we would have to go and practice it with them on rehearsal day and then on the day of the show. So that was the most, I think that would probably be the most rewarding one, would be the Univision, where the girls really, really worked hard for it and really, really got to see themselves on stage and work with Grammy artists. Is there a creative team, or do I work with others to help me with the vision that I have? The vision that I have is usually myself. I mean, I create this vision, and once this vision is set, then I do ask for assistance in the costume design. And the costume design is sometimes made ahead of time or during the performance. It just depends. Last minute costume changes have been done, so that we do that. But yes, I do ask for help from a partner who helps me with some of the sewing and stuff like that for some of the costumes that we have made. The week before final performances, what is the most, I guess, strenuous that we've done or something that we have to prepare for? There's been many instances. So let me give you one example. We did have a show for Univision that we prepared this right amount of numbers and the right set of choreography for this event. And guess what? The artist wants to do another number. Do we have the choreography? No. Do we have the costumes? No. We have to be ready for stuff like that. And we make costumes at the last minute. We don't have time to go to the store. We don't have time to do this. You know what? Piece by piece together. And guess what? That was the best costume all night. So it happens all the time. So you're never prepared for what's coming, but you always want to have that state of mind that something might go wrong and you have to be ready for changes. Where do I envision the Austin City Showgirls in 10 years? Well, new girls, probably for sure. Probably more modern. From there, I would really love to see a musical, from them, having to see what they did, how hard it was, and sorry, it's just difficult for that part, but that's what I would love to see. What advice do I have for aspiring Austin City Showgirls? The only thing I can tell you is never give up. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, and set your goals high. And you can do it. Practice your technique. And just work hard. Eventually, will come. Like they always say, it's always 99% perseverance and 1% luck, and sometimes you get 100%.
Thank you.